Hi everybody, my name is Silvia and today I'm gonna tell you a story about my first Korean university romance. But first of all, I would like to apologize about this lighting. I live in Sweden and it's winter and some days we just don't have a lot of light. Today is one of those days. So this was like 4 months after moving to Korea. Obviously I was in university. And the entire time since I had started, I had been checking this guy out. And since he was Joseph's friend, I later found out his name and that he was from Japan. I'm not gonna say his real name, so in this story we're gonna call him... What are we gonna call him? Let's call him... Bob, I don't know. Okay, in this story, his name is Bob. I never made any advances at him or tried to talk to him or anything, I would just admire him from afar. Until one day. So my closest friends in my class were these 3 really cool Japanese girls, and one day they decided to corner me all giggling and I was like, what's going on? And they're like, hey Silvia, so you know who Bob is, right? You know our friend Bob. And I was like, yeah, what do you mean? And they proceed to tell me that he has told them that he thinks I'm pretty and would like to get to know me. So obviously on the inside I was like ecstatic and on the outside I was like, oh, okay, cool, just playing it cool. So we decide to get together with a bunch of friends and go study at a coffee shop. So while at the coffee shop we started talking and I kind of started to like him a little bit, but I thought that he didn't like me back because when I like someone I just get... my brain just does not work and I think I'm just making a fool of myself. But when I got home, I got a text from him saying he wanted to meet me again and that he wanted to take me out for my birthday that was coming up. Said and done, we met a few days after my birthday at a coffee shop near campus. And it was really sweet because when I walked in, he was sitting there by the window with a tiny little birthday cake that he had gotten for me. So we sat there talking, eating cake, and we really hit it off. So we decided to take our date to a bar. And we stayed there for a little while and everything was great. And then we went out walking. And that night we stayed out until like 3 AM in the freezing cold because it was winter. And mind you, both of us had early classes in the morning. But it was one of those dates that you never want to end, you know? We kept dating for a while and everything was nice and fluffy and great until he suddenly stopped replying to my messages. And I was like, what is going on? Have I done something? Like, has he met someone? Like, why isn't he telling me anything? So one day, one of my girlfriends in my class, because we were on vacation, texted me and was like, oh hey Silvia, did you get to say goodbye to Bob? And I was like, goodbye? What do you mean? And she tells me that he has gone back to Japan. Obviously I was heartbroken and I texted him like a billion times, just asking him like why he left without telling me and stuff like that. And he didn't reply. He kept not replying until one day when he texted me and said that he had left without saying anything because he liked me too much and that saying goodbye hurt too much. So yeah, I didn't really know what to make of that. So we kept talking for a little while, but we just eventually fizzled out. He came back to Korea a few months later with a girlfriend. So nothing more happened between us. And yeah, that's how my first Korean university romance ended. Overall, it was a nice experience and we had a lot of fun together. And I know we were never meant to last. It was just like puppy love. If you guys have any anecdotes about your own lives, put them in the comments below. I love reading your comments. As usual, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
She filmed an independent film like last year and it premiered earlier this year, so of course I had to go watch it, and that's the vlog. So this morning I actually didn't wake up alone. I had my baby brother Victor sleeping over, and no, we're not actually related. I know a lot of people have been asking this on